Reaching out to see if anyone has any special tricks, tips, or hints when it comes to calling deer in. I've been told it really only works during the rut. I've only tried it on an actual animal that was within visual line of sight one time, and it was not during the rut. It was post first rut, anyways. And they really just kind of looked over. It was a older buck and a younger buck, maybe 60 yards out, just outside of my comfortable shooting range, really. Um, and they just kind of stared for a bit and then just went about their business. Didn't really seem to pay it any mind. So, being that we're in a whole new season coming up soon, and I'll be hunting in yet another rut season, I'm wanting to give it a go and see if I can't actually have some success with it. But I don't want to scare away any potential targets by doing it incorrectly. So, is there a certain cadence that you would use when giving a call? How long in between calls do you typically wait? Do you just one time send it done? If there's nothing within visual range, do you even bother? What other questions have I got with this? I notice a lot of people, even though this is just a little Primos one, but I've seen folks with a similar build, and they'll kind of cup the hand over and give it a little waver. Does that little bit of a waver in the call make a difference? Yeah, just somebody who's had some success using the call in the field. Kind of, if anyone could give me a little bit of maybe turn me on to a video or something like that that has a little bit more of accurate details on how this works, because I really haven't seen it make any difference. What I was doing was, when it got towards the end of shooting light and I hadn't seen anything all day, I would just throw a couple of calls out just to see if anything would respond. Usually I would be listening for like a deer running away, or just rustling. Not really another call back, but I was expecting to just kind of spook some of the deer that may have been hidden just outside of visual range. There's only one time that I ever had an animal actually come towards or come into me, and it was my first deer I took. It was a nice big 8-point buck. I had just kind of given up. I was about to get out of the tree. My buddy had already climbed out of the tree and he was on his way to me. And I just kind of threw a call out there just because. And I don't think it was because of the call that this buck came in. I think it had to do with other things, but that's another video. But I gave the call, and then the buck, maybe a minute, 30 seconds later, came running in. Not running, but walking into me. It didn't get scared away, which was good, but I don't think the call had anything to do with it. I think it was indifferent. So maybe I need to be doing something different, and you could turn me on to a method that'll work.